Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Friday, and today I'm here with a new stamp and die set, and it's called Winter Foliage by Hero Arts. So stay with me, and I'll show you how to make. I'm going to make this card here. All right. So this is the set. So you get all these dies here, and you also get this stamp set. Now, this is a stamp set that I used for my sentiment stamps yesterday, and then I will be using it today as well. All righty. Hi, Anne. Hi, Darlene. All right. Now, what I did was I cut out all these foliage in white. Now, my first attempt was I inked the paper and then tried to cut it out, but that did not work because the paper was still damp. So I decided I would just cut them out in white. Now, of course, you could cut them out in cardstock, but I decided I wanted to do it this way. And I thought it would be, got a little piece there. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little quicker. Okay, so I'm going to get my ink blending tool. And I'm going to start with some peeled paint. And that's what I'm going to do all the greenery. Now I'm going to be careful here. Move those out of the way. I probably don't need all of this, but I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to ink up my brush. All right, and then I am going to ink these. Now you can't brush it on because they're so fine and detailed. So all I'm doing is tapping it on. And it does the coverage really well. And you could go in with other colors of green to add some shadows and whatnot. I just brought the one green with me. So I'm just tapping the ink onto it, and it works like a charm. I think we have one of the sets left, but we can always order more because I think she had 8 of them. But they go when I do my videos. So I'm just tapping all this ink on. There we go. Now, I can try and make it a bit darker down here by just adding another layer of the ink. There we go. All right. So that was peeled paint. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my little brushes, and I'm going to use the red. And I'm using Lumberjack plaid. So I've got my little brush here. And I'm just going to go over top of those berries. Because these are oxide inks, I can go over top and it'll cover the existing ink. All right, I think that's it. Now down here, I think that's my white. I'm going to take some brown. And I can add brown to this stem here. I should have probably done the brown first and then the green, but that's okay. Because you can always come in and touch it up. I thought this was just a slick way of doing it. Instead of trying to cut all those leaves on, etc. There we go. And this could probably be brown. These are great little brushes. What else? I think this is brown. There we go. All right. And then you can also take your green and just go over what you got. Some brown on there. I got brown on there. And like I said, with oxides, it just covers it up. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Oh, I see a... All right, so that was peeled paint, Lumberjack, and vintage photo. Now I'm going to do my pine cones. Here's my pine cones. I added a little bit of aged mahogany. I thought it was such a pretty color. I love it. Just wipe some of that off. And then you can go in with this brown down here. Just to add some brown there. There we go. There's my pine cones. Thought it's pretty slick. All right, I'm just gonna take my cloth, wipe my brushes off. There we go. All right. Now, red has a definite dye in it, and it does mark up my pad here, but I could try and clean it with some stamp remover or something, I guess. I have some here. But I know the red dye is definitely a different dye than the others, whatever they put in it. I cake decorated for many years, and the red, I couldn't even buy red cake dye. I had to get it in the States because it's not whatever they put in it. The food industry doesn't accept it in Canada. So there we go. But it doesn't affect my mat at all. And I use my mat all the time. Okay, clean up my hands. And bring in my card. Alrighty. So some of those you can use to make this card. But the one I'm making today is this one with the ribbons because I thought it was so pretty. All right. So this is a new background. It's called the Chevron Background by Pink Fresh. I sold the last one yesterday, but we can get some more. I'll be using it a lot. It's a really nice one. Then this is just a ribbon on a nice stash. Let's get my ribbon scissors here. I just have a real messy bag of ribbon. All right, and then this looks like it needs to be trimmed. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to work on this first and put my ribbons on here, okay? So it is on a diagonal. My new favorite thing to do, I guess. So I'm just going to put one piece across here. And we'll put a green one here. I'm just leaving a little space of white in between. There we go. And put another piece here. Okay. So this is just the red satin or the green satin ribbon. And then some gold. I think this has all been used on card kits throughout the years. And then I'm going to add a little bit more tape here and put another green. There we go. So I've just layered them up. So now I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to add some tape on this side. And then I'm just going to cut these off. And just flip them over like so. And then you get a nice finish on the front. So I'll trim these off. And flip them over. There we go. Doesn't it look nice? All right. Okay, now we can do our little design. And what I'm going to do is I am going to put some, well, I can put this on here now. Ooh. I put the wider tip on to see if I liked it better. And put that on there. I'm just going to put something heavy on that. And then I'll decide, there we go, what I want here. So I have these ones here. And I'm just making a little arrangement. Just making I'm just doing a video, but I'm almost done. I'll be done shortly. So we'll put some holly there. Those there. Just put different ones in here. I think that looks pretty. All right. Okay, I'm going to add some glue. Yes, it is, isn't it? So I'm just going to add some glue into the center here. Kind of move this over like so. And I can kind of move these around. I think I'll cut a little bit of this off and put it over on this side here. Yeah, I think the ribbon looks really pretty. I think I'll put this one right here. All right. Okay, now I am going to put on my pine cones. And my pine cones, I think I'll use my foam tape. Just to add a little dimension to them. And I'm just going to put those in the center here, like that. I started a Christmas card kit yesterday. So I hope to finish that next week and I can start kitting. So we'll put that there. Don't really want that there. Go cut that off. There we go. And then this little one, I'll just kind of hang it out here. I'm going to put a sentiment across there, so. There we go. All right. And I'm going to leave some space. Have that down there. All right, so this I did Merry Christmas from the stamp set that comes with this, and I heat embossed it in gold. So now I will just, I'm going to put it right across here. So I'll just put this right in the middle. Okay. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. All right. So now I'm going to put this onto my card. And the gold just accents it so nicely. And there we go. And the height on it isn't too bad at all. I think it'll go through. So then another thing you can do, you can just put little glue dots on here just to hold them in place. You don't want them breaking off. Whoops, that one's got an extra piece on it. There we go. And then I can add some glue on here too, just to hold them in place. I'm not sure if it'll stick. There we go. All right, there. So pretty. Now you could do paper there. Like I said, I just went into my stash and found some ribbons. Okay. And then this is the other one that you can make with it. And this I just did a little door hanger thing, and I used ribbon on it as well. You can see it closer up. Now this I used a different color of green, as you can see. It looks like I used evergreen bough maybe. I'm not sure. But you could add other colors in here for sure. Could add some of those to it. All right. So there we go. So that is using the Stamp and Cut Foliage, Winter Foliage by Hero Arts. And I believe there's one left. Okay. All right. And I also used my little brushes, which I really like. Okay. Got a few things to show. We got these punches in. And this punch does different circles, corners. So I'm just going to open this up and have a look. Because you always need a corner punch, right? So this one is 4 millimeters. So this one is just a little one. Just curves it like that. This one is a larger one. And this one is 7. So there, see, that one's a smaller one. This one is a bigger one. Like that. That's a nice one. So there's the 3. This size is 10. This size is 7. And this size is 4. And it's really easy to punch. All right. So that's that. Then put that in. And the price point's really good on this as well. It's only $11.99. Okay, then I have now Jennifer McGuire. I was watching a video on hers, and she has these scissors, and she raves about these scissors. So I thought I should try them out. I love a good pair of scissors. So these, oh yeah, they're very nice. And they're Teflon. Very nice. Nice to grip. Yeah, they're very nice scissors. And those are by Spellbinders. And they also have a small one as well. A little tiny one right here. And these are called Details. So let's have a look at those. Oh, those are nice too. I always like to see if I can fussy cut. Yeah. And they're Teflon too, so they're non-stick. Okay, so those are nice too. Very nice. Jennifer was right. When isn't Jennifer right, eh? Okay. Now we also got in some more better presses. Okay, and I'm going to be doing, for one of my videos next week, I'm going to be using the better press. So, but we did get some more in because we had sold out, and it's a great machine for your card making. So I'll use it next week to show you. Okay, so that is the better press, and we have them in stock. And the other thing we got more. We're getting more next week, but we're getting more of the advent calendars. So a fun way for any crafter to start December 1st with, and you get a little gift every day. So I'll be using mine and I'll put mine together, and I'll be showing you what I do with them. Okay, so we've got more of those, and we've got the better press. All right. I'm off to the lake. We have to close up this week. It's always a sad day for me. But have a great weekend, everybody. I hope you enjoyed these cards. And I will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.